Well, it looks like we're live. I hope we're live anyway. Ooh. Let's see if anybody turns up today. Let's turn you back on me this way a bit. One concurrent viewer. Why is it set to privacy? Right, I'm gonna stop this here. Bum, 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 bum. Is that better? No, I'll set it to public. If you're just turning up, then I have just streamed for about 43 seconds, and for some reason it was set on private. I don't know why. So my apologies if that didn't work for you. Let's bring it in a bit closer. There we go. Not need to come any closer to my big ugly mug. Boom, 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 boom. So let's see if anybody does turn up. Well, it's 7 minutes past 9. Gosh, I wonder if everybody's unsubscribed. I suppose we'll have to wait and see, won't we? See if anybody turns up. I think we're live anyway. I would hope that we're live. There's one viewer apparently. Does that one viewer want to say hello? Or just confirm that we're currently live at the moment. It'd be awful funny if I'm not live and I'm just talking away to myself, wouldn't it? Oh well, look, we've got 2 viewers now apparently. I wonder if any one of those 2 viewers is going to 3 viewers. We're going up. Wow. Does anybody want to say hello? Anybody want to say hello before we get started with tonight's chat? Oh Jesus, we went from 3 to 1. That was good, wasn't it? Is anybody out there? Hello viewers. Anybody there? It's going to be one of those nights. One of those crazy, crazy nights. Well, I guess nobody wants to play this evening, do they? Goodness. Let's get another page open over here. Let me just check that I'm actually live with you and that I'm not missing anything. Oh, there we go. So we are live. We are live, apparently. Ooh, sorry, I was just checking there, Dave. That was actually live. We've got 5 concurrent viewers and we've got 3 likes. So I guess we must be going live now. Oh, dearie me. 6 concurrent viewers. Wow. Hey. Dave, I'll be honest with you, I'm alright actually. Considering what's happened recently, which I'm sure you just as like it as much as everybody else is fully aware of things that have gone on of late. But I'm sure we'll get into that on this live stream if anybody decides they want to come along. Oh dear. You know what sort of an oddball I am. Barry, don't know who you're talking about, Barry. Who are you talking about? Hello, Megan. Hello. So, yeah, feel free to ask questions tonight of anything that you've seen in the last few days, and I will certainly I'll answer your questions for you. How's that? Barry, sorry, I don't do Cockney rhyming. I'm a little bit dim that way. Well, Megan's just finished yoga, all stretched out, Megan. Hey, well, thank you for that, Dave, or Fluffy Button, as I should call you. I'll keep calling you Dave anyway, but yeah, no, thank you for that. As it's turned out, that's caused quite the stir. Oh, Megs, was that you posting that there? I'm assuming that's that was you posting that comment. Sorry, Megs, my channel's set to hide offensive words. It always has been. So unless I authorize it. So, Megan, did you just leave that comment there, or is somebody impersonating you just by chance? I don't know. Fluffy, yeah, the video. Oh, right, Megan. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, yeah. So you saw the video. Oh no, it's all right, Megan. Like I say, I just have my channel set to hide offensive and swear words, that kind of thing. It cuts out a lot of the lunatics. I'm sure you understand. So yeah, I made the video about the Bronze Age burial site that was discovered here in Helensburgh, and I mentioned that the archaeologists were aware of somebody that had walked over their no, not normal. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so I mentioned that somebody had walked over the site, over the active archaeological dig, and that they'd handled some of the bags, some of the fines bags. I'm sure you all know who it was now, because he's made it obvious that it was him. Yeah, it was Mark from Treasure Hunting Scotland. Oh, sorry, give him his full title: Treasure Hunting Scotland Adventures. Yeah, he was sensible enough to make a video of himself walking over the site and handling the fines bags, which contained Bronze Age pieces of Bronze Age bone, cremated bone. So yeah, he basically has gone off on a tirade on me yet again. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I think what he did was absolutely stupid. It couldn't be classed as anything less than stupid, to be perfectly honest with you. And I know he's probably watching this, yeah. See, Megan, now you see, even when you abbreviate words, it doesn't get through my swear filter. You see, I have to authorize it. So, but yeah, I'm going to leave that one hidden as well, Megan. But yeah, he yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Megan. I didn't say his name, and yeah, like you say, if I didn't say his name and you had no idea, then but there you go. And he obviously went off on the tirade that you saw, making all sorts of wild claims. Sorry, I've just sunk down a little bit, haven't I? I'm just taking my shoes off here. So yeah, like I say, yet again he went off on a tirade and made all sorts of wild claims and made offensive comments about my wife as well. So that just shows the level that he's at, to be perfectly honest with you. He even claimed that I was hiding his messages on my channel. So he actually he took screenshots of the messages that he typed, including the one the offensive comment that he made about my wife, and he posted it on his own community page, because he's not shy. He's quite happy to harass and bully people for no reason. But there you go. Sorry, I've just taken my shoes off and I'm picking the bits of fluff off my socks now. So yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much what's been going on, really, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I will admit that I don't. Yeah, so he was typing comments onto my in my community page underneath the comments that I'd left, and I had to make him aware that I banned him from my channel. It must have been about 2 years ago now, nearly 3 years ago probably. I blocked him from my channel after I ended our friendship, and because I knew what was coming. I knew that it would be just a load of abuse that he would attempt to post on my channel. So yeah, I blocked him, but he continues to type messages, and then he claims that I'm deleting his messages off of my page because I want to keep everything a secret. When it's not actually the truth. I'm not blocking any. I'm not deleting any comments. It's just a simple fact that he's blocked. So yeah, when you hide a person on your channel, if you're a YouTube creator, as they call us, you have options within your YouTube account settings to hide certain people that may be causing problems for you, and it works absolutely great. I just have to click one button and that's it. It hides the comments. But you see, Mark seems to think that I'm deleting his comments on purpose because I don't want people to see the truth that he's spouting. So yeah, so there you go. I mean, he's brought up the old that I'm a drug dealer thing again for some reason. I don't know why he's doing that. he's also been ranting and raving that he told me to that I was what was it? I was giving up all the dump locations around Scotland. What proof of that he's got, I've absolutely no idea. Well, I do have a vague idea. It seems to be the last time that that he sent me a text message on my phone. No, I tell you what, it wasn't a text message; it was a Facebook message actually. So the last time I heard him, before I had to block him on there, was that he sent me like a screen capture of a badly photoshopped Facebook message that he claims makes me the one that was giving out dump locations across Scotland. So it all just seems a bit ridiculous, and it's showing him up for what he really is, to be perfectly honest with you, which is just a huge bully. That's all he is. I will admit, I hold my hands up in honesty here, and I made a comment after I'd read a story about another person apparently called Mark Robertson, who shares the same name with Mark, who was working in a pharmacy in a hospital, in Gartnavel Hospital, I think it was, which now Mark might tell you in I've no doubt he'll make some video after this claiming that everything I'm saying is lies, but yeah, I made a comment about a story which was 5 years ago about Mark Robertson that lives in Drumchapel, who worked at Gartnavel Hospital in the pharmacy, and who was accused of stealing 1,400 diazepams, I think it was, and so many 50-60 odd Viagra, something like that. And Mark said that that wasn't true, so if that's not true, then I hold my hand up and I apologise for making that remark. And like I say, I was the big man, and I deleted that remark. So yeah, so that's, you know, I just thought I thought that was a reasonable thing to do. But Mark seems to think, like I say, that he can make sexually offensive remarks about my wife, and he leaves them up on his channel. He's quite happy to do that. So like I say, it just gives you an idea of what the guy is like. Yeah, Dave, I know. I'm sure I would have been locked up a long time ago if I was a drug dealer, but apparently not. So. Hello, Southern Searcher. Yeah, you know what? It goes back literally to when I ended our friendship. This is where it all stems back to, and I had a great time when I was digging with Mark. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, he took me to a couple of dumps. The main dump that you all saw that we all did, which was down near Erskine Bridge there, and yeah, like I say, he likes to spread rumours, and it's usually a case of he's doing it because he wants to take the heat off himself, really. There was a time where somebody was making videos about him, and he accused Simon. I'm sure you all know Simon, the big man, and he accused Sandy. He's a metal Tetris from out and YouTuber out from Edinburgh way. So he accused Sandy and accused Simon. Then he accused me of making videos about him as well. And on that occasion, what he did, he actually asked us. So again, when you have an account, you have your little account symbol. Some of you, I don't know, Fluffy Button, you'll know this. You have a little account icon in the top right hand corner of your screen. And Yorkshire Relic Hunter, hello, how are you? Now then, hey up. Yeah, you have a little icon in the top right hand side of your screen, and if you hover over that or you click on that, you can go down and you can look and you can see. Excuse me. You have an option to switch accounts. So if you've got any other accounts attached to your email address, which you can have as many as you want, basically, then you can click on that and it will show you all the accounts that are attached to your email address. So Mark said that he would apologise to us if we showed him if we made a desktop recording of our all the channels that we had on our email addresses, and we all did that. I think, if I remember rightly, I think he gave Sandy an apology, but deleted it very quickly after he'd given it. He never gave Simon an apology, and he never gave me an apology after we proved that it wasn't us that had made the video about him. So yeah, you know, what more can I say? Yeah, T Wood. Yeah, T Wood says you can be banned from YouTube for making those sort of nasty comments. You're absolutely right. Of course you can. Yeah, it's a risky thing to do, to risk your channel to do that. He wants to take that risk, then that's fair enough. So yeah, if anybody's got any more questions on tonight's thrilling subject, then feel free to ask away. Another thing I must admit that Mark keeps jibing at is that I don't get very many views, and you know what? He's right. I don't get very many views on my videos, but you know, that's not important to me. It's as simple as that. I can't say it any clearer. If I felt like I needed to do anything different and I wanted to get more views, I would change it up. But you know what? If I get, like I've said this time and time again, and you can look back on my videos and my live streams, and I've said it time and time again. If one person watches, that's good enough for me. I enjoy doing what I do, and it's as simple as that. Yeah, listen, Megs. I you know, I've had videos made about me in the past, and I'm certain I pretty much know who's made the videos. To be perfectly honest with you, videos accusing me of everything. Like I say, from being a drug dealer, to being a paedophile, which is absolutely abhorrent, to being to running. I'm sure you remember the guy that used to live in Helensburgh, that Mark used to be really good friends with. Who went to jail for raping a disabled girl. So Mark accused, well, I won't say Mark accused me because I don't know for certain, so I'm not going to say Mark accused me of it, but a video was made accusing me of running his channel. Now, let's all remember that I actually got the channel shut down as well, okay, because somebody was running that channel and making money from it, but it wasn't me that was running the channel. And again, you know, I'm looking you all dead in the eye and I'm telling you it wasn't me running that channel. So I don't know what more I can say. I never even met Dave. I wasn't even living in Scotland. I was barely living in Scotland really when that man was arrested on the rape charges, on paedophilia charges. So I never even met the guy. Like I say, Mark was a very big. They were bosom buddies. Let's put it that way. Very good friends apparently. Yeah, Megs, I know, yeah, Southern Searcher, yeah, you're absolutely right, yeah. I mean, for some people it is all about views. For me it's not, you know, like I say, one view is enough for me, I'm perfectly happy. Megan, yeah, we should move on, and we should be able to move on, but if someone keeps attacking you from you simply pointing out, saying that somebody has done something wrong, you didn't mention them. You never said their name. You simply said that somebody was doing something wrong. Then you know, what more can you do? To be perfectly honest with you, and I know that if I'd done something wrong and posted a video of me walking over an archaeological dig, a live archaeological dig, and claiming that the archaeologist gave me permission to do it, I think you'd all call me out for being a bit of an idiot. To be perfectly honest with you, but yeah, but there you go. And like I say, you know, I have to speak about, as much as I dislike speaking about these sort of things, I have to speak about them, and it's as simple as that. So Megan's my family are very good, very good, thank you for asking. Although poor Pam, her legs are scratched to hell with little Pickle the kitten, who's asleep now at the moment. She's been sleeping all afternoon. She's gone absolutely mental for about half an hour, and now she's asleep again. So T Wood, I always enjoy watching your videos, really calming and interesting, whereas I really dislike watching his videos, and now I know why I disliked it. Yeah, hey, listen, you know, it's hard for me to slag anyone off directly. I don't hate Mark. Hate's a very strong thing. I dislike the way that he treats people, and particularly me for some reason. But there you go. Oh yes, Megan, I see what you mean, sweetheart. Yes, yes, yes. No, I understand that, and yeah. Sorry, I'm going to take my sweater off because I'm absolutely roasting. Oh, yeah. You know what? You're absolutely right, but you know it has to be said. Sorry, put my glasses back on again now. I'm getting worse and worse. I can barely see anything without my glasses anymore. It's ridiculous. So yeah. You know, I have to address the subject, and I have to address what's gone on. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Oh, fold that before I put it away. Oh, how's the kitty? She's very well. She is. She's very much a Jekyll and Hyde character. She's coming up on 8 weeks old this week, Thursday. We got her at 6 weeks, so we're just having 2 weeks this Thursday, and she's certainly growing inside. She likes her dinner, so yeah, she's growing up now. So we got her from sorry, there's Jimmy Longlegs there as well. Well, we got her from a farm that's out Stirling way. So Marilyn, hello Marilyn, how are you? Yeah, we got her from a farm, a lady that had a queen who'd had a litter, and my daughter had been looking for a cat for a while, and we'd finally given in and said that she could get a kitten. And I think Pam wanted it as much as my daughter did. So yeah. So we went out and got her there, like I say, nearly 2 weeks ago, and she's coming on leaps and bounds. She's a proper little, like I say, a Jekyll and Hyde. 1 minute she can be all loving, and the next she's got her claws out and she's trying to bite you, which is absolutely hilarious. But I tend to be the strong one, keep telling her no when she tries to bite or tries to claw, and Pam seems to get the claws in the legs for some reason. Dermot, hello Dermot. You've missed all the excitement, Dermot. You might have to watch it back. You might have to watch the first. How far are we in? 28 minutes. The first half an hour back, just to get an idea of what's been going on today, over the last few days, anyway. So yeah. Hey, good luck, Marilyn. I hope you get some. Well, I know you'll send me some good shots anyway, and I know my messages, my emails back to you have not been that regular, but I am trying my best. So there you go. Ominous sounds ominous. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, some people think it's ominous, but yeah, like I say, go back and watch it and see what you think. You know. I'm not. How can I put it? I'm not. High drama and bad acting. yeah, that's about right, Marilyn. Yeah. I must admit, like I say, most things I can put up with. Most attacks I can deal with here on YouTube. It's something that you have to get used to if you're going to be a creator. All creators go through it. Like I say, there are some features within YouTube that you can use to protect yourself to a degree, but there are things, you know, there are ways around certain things as well. And if people want to offend you and insult you and insult your family, then you know that's what they're going to do, no matter what. So yeah. not a lot more I can say really. I, again, I will say this. I wouldn't insult anybody else's family. I don't know anybody else's family, to be perfectly honest with you. But I certainly, if I had an argument with someone, I fell out with someone, had a spat with them, ended a friendship, I would have no interest in slagging off somebody's wife or children or parents or anything like that. That's out of the bounds for me. There you go. Being threatened with physical violence as well. That's another one as well. That's a good one that you have to that you sometimes have to deal with here on YouTube. People saying that they're going to come and get you, and that you better watch out, and things like that. So yeah. Well, yeah, Dermot. It kind of would seem like past history, and that's exactly what it should be. It should be past history, but you know, it is what it is. So, all that being said, I've got a video coming out very soon. It's probably going to be really bad, and nobody's going to watch it. And woe is me, because I get only 150 views on a video. So woe is me. Yeah, I've got a video coming out showing me showing the steps that I go through when if I find a bottle on the beach, and I did find a bottle. I'm sure you saw in one of my beachcombing videos. It's a Geoffrey of Edinburgh green glass half pint swing stopper bottle, and like I say, Dermot, listen, it's one of those things that if you put your face on screen, somebody's going to dislike you for whatever reason. Some people will just go way beyond, way too far with anything they want to say to you or threaten you with. So, but like I say, you have to put up with it. So it's one of them things. So yeah, I've got a video coming out, and I think, like I say, I know I meant to put a video out last Wednesday, and I completely forgot about it, and I put it out on Thursday. So yeah, I've got a bottle cleaning video, and it's something a little bit different for me. The way I put the video together and the way I filmed it, and the audio that I did. So I'm kind of playing around with my editing skills and just trying to change things up a little bit. And like I say, you might all hate it. You might all watch for 30 seconds and then click off. You know, it's just one of them things. You see, what I'm trying to do now is say that you know, I don't want anybody, you know, going out of the way to watch my videos. You know, somebody already said, they'd already posted a comment saying that they were unsubscribing from my channel and unsubscribing from his channel as well. And you know, again, hold my hands up, and I totally empathise. If that's what you want to do, then you feel free to unsubscribe from my channel. I won't hate you for it, because like I say, hate's a very strong word, and it's a strong thing to it takes a lot for me to hate someone, to be perfectly honest with you. And like I say, you know, I don't hate Mark, you know, even after what he said. I don't hate him. And somebody else is trying to, like I say, is trying to get us to have a charity boxing match and things like that. I mean, what's the point? You know, there's no point to it. And certainly, violence certainly solves nothing. So, and yeah, so right. So there you go. Marilyn, yeah, I know what you mean. You know what? Horses for courses. There's, you know, everybody has fans, and you know, I watch some people, and I'm not impressed by what they do. I certainly don't go out of my way to tell them that they're a load of rubbish and, you know, blah blah blah. And Yes, Kyle, it's raining here as well. Yeah, yeah. Meg's the car. I have to take the car into the garage on the 15th, on Tuesday, the 15th. That's when it's going into the garage. Hopefully, what I think it is. Now I think it's either the middle section of the exhaust or it's the gaskets, the exhaust gaskets on either side that might have gone. But it was going absolutely fine, and then I went to go out. I told you I went to go out metal detecting, and I turned the key, and it sounds like a bloody V8 with throat issues. So it's really loud. It's that typical blown exhaust sound. So yeah, and I've got something else to sort as well, but I'll not bother you with that at the moment. So yeah, hopefully once that's sorted, then we're good to go on our little jolly holiday. Oh, oh, you little bugger! Says Jimmy Longlegs flitting about here. I'm going to catch it in a second. It's going to fly into my face at some point. They always seem to fly into my face. Gomez Adams says, I'm in the northwest US and everything is on fire, very hard to breathe, headache. Yeah, I follow a scientist on Facebook, a lady, and she was saying the exact same thing, Gomez. Those wildfires, well, I say wildfires, some of it's wildfires, and it turns out one of the fires was started by somebody doing a gender reveal party with a firework, and it doesn't help that you've got like 120-degree heat there as well. So, which I know Marilyn was saying. Marilyn, you were saying that you had 111 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, oh man, I would just be melting. I would sleep in the fridge. I'd quite happily sleep in the fridge with the door shut as well. Yeah, like I say, I have no intentions to stop making the videos, and yeah, one of those things. If it's one of those things. If I get loads of views, easy. If I get no views, easy. Not bothered. T Wood, will the holiday involve any detecting? No, it won't. It won't. It's we're going to see our new granddaughter, and we're going to visit my father as well, and then we're going to have a couple of days in Scarborough, in good old Scarbados. Excuse me. And we're kind of, like I say, we're seeing family. We're seeing the new granddaughter, seeing my father, and we're celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary this year as well. So that's what we're doing. Yeah. Hey Gomez, listen. Good luck. I hope, and I'm sure everything will be fine for you. Fingers crossed. Marilyn, we get a break the next couple of days. It's only going to be low 90s. Whew. Low 90s, Marilyn. Whew. Maybe, Gomez, maybe. Dermot's saying, has Yorkshire got COVID spikes in areas? I think they have noted that there have been some rises. Like I say, I think we're pretty good in that. Essentially, we're going down there. We're staying in a hotel, which will obviously have things in place to stop any spread of disease or anything like that. Of course, we're used to wearing masks up here as well, anyway, and we'll essentially be visiting my father and my wife's son and his wife, my stepson and his wife, and the children. So that's as far as we're going really while we're down there. Yeah, there are, like I say, spikes starting to pop up again, which I think was only to be expected, to be perfectly honest with you. So. Doodle's gone digging, going to North Wales at the weekend. Well, I hope it's better weather than it is here just now, my friend, because it's absolutely pouring down with rain here at the moment. Oh yeah, like I say, T Wood. I'm not stressed in the slightest, to be perfectly honest with you. I was down the pub having a pint today. Bank holiday weekend. Is it bank holiday weekend here in the UK? I'm not. Oh, what have I done here? Look, I need to get another page open. There we go. Right, ooh, goodness gracious. There we go. Meg says we got spikes in Brisbane, Australia, and Melbourne still in full lockdown. Spikes all over the place. Yeah. I think what's happening is that that people are being that restrictions are being lifted, and people are taking that as everything can go back to, or some people are taking that as everything can go back to normal, and it clearly can't be. I don't think it can ever be back to normal, to be perfectly honest with you. Hey, thank you, Gomez. Yeah, and you take care as well. What pub did I go to? I went to the pub. I went to my local. There's a few pubs in Helensburgh, Doodles. You won't know them, so I won't bore you. Dermot, yeah, I think it's going to. I think there is more to. There is more to come. So, oh look at Doodle's done digging. Hey, Doodle's done digging knows the pubs, don't they? The Logie Bed. That's closed, is the Logie Bed? You're going to work through them, are you? I tell you what, Doodles, if you get it right, I'll tell you whether you got it right or not. What was I going to do here? Look. Yeah, now look, you've completely thrown me now. I can't remember what I was going to do. Let me read back on. Bank holiday weekend, that's what we're looking at, wasn't it? Bank holiday dates UK. I'm never any good at this thing. Some people can remember these. I can never remember. No, it's not. It's not a bank holiday. Bank holiday is 2020. Yeah. No. Oh. Yeah, the Logie Bed closed down a while ago, actually. Yes, T Wood, you're absolutely right. 31st was the last bank holiday. Summer bank holiday, that was, wasn't it? I'm only saying that because I can see it on the screen here. It's oh dear, terrible. Oh. Arden Capel. Keep going. So yeah, everything that's gone on, and obviously talking about the things that have gone over the last few days. I have no doubt that another video will pop up that's been made about me. But yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. All right, bye. Lee Carey, worst year ever. Yeah, it's not been a good year, has it? Oh, dearie me. Oh. Got to close down the other program. I can see myself. Look, I'm all slumped down here. Look. Oh, oh, dearie me. And no, I won't be metal detecting when I'm on my holiday. Like I say, it's a little break for me while I'm away. And I keep wanting to. There's a couple of lads down in Leeds that live not far from where I used to live. Wolf Spirit Outdoors, his channel, and the Drum Fork Club. No, definitely not there. And yeah, so Wolf Spirit Outdoors and Tony, I'd like to have a little digging session with them. Maybe one day, maybe one year. But yeah, it's usually we usually only go down to visit our family for a few days. So so the time that we have down there is spent with our family basically, because we don't see them. We only see them sort of twice a year, kind of thing. So it being quite a distance from where we live here in Helensburgh down to Leeds, 250 something miles. So yeah. Dermot, how's the gaming going? I'll tell you what, Dermot, it's going all right actually. I really enjoy my computer gaming. I started years and years and years ago, probably 15, nearly 20 years ago, computer gaming, and yeah, I really enjoy it actually. It's something. Obviously, it's just let off a little bit of steam here and there. You know, that's what I do it for. And myself and my daughter, she's got herself a gaming laptop, and we've been playing a couple of games. We've been playing 7 Days to Die, and we've just got a new game called Green Hell, where you have to survive in the jungle. It's like the Amazon rainforest. Excuse me. So we've been having fun playing that of an evening. So look at that, 48 minutes in, nearly 50 minutes in. So in fact, do you know what I'm going to do? If you can all just behave yourselves just for 2 minutes, I'm just going to go and grab a quick drink. Dermot, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption actually. No, I did try playing World of Warcraft there last week, but it's just not for me. There's a couple of groups of guys that I play with. They're dotted here and there. They're on the internet, you know. But so guys that I play with regular, a couple of times a week. So I play a lot of Player Unknown's Battlegrounds as well. I'm playing that today actually. Just before I came online, actually, I was playing that. So, but yeah. So I like the first-person shooter games, and like I say, I've just got into these crafting type games, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them actually. Yeah, it's like I say, if you can behave yourself for just for 2 minutes, and I will come back with a wee drinky poo. So bear with me 1 second. I don't even know if I can mute you on here now. Do I have to mute this thing here? Look. Marilyn, turn your hearing aid up. Hey, dearie me. Yeah, Last of Us 2. Yeah, it seems to be the game at the moment. I PC game, so I just play on my PC, and I have a Steam account. Like I say, just every now and again I might treat myself to a new game. Like I say, that new game we're playing at the moment is called Green Hell. It's called Green Hell. I think it was £6 something, and I got it on. If anybody, here's a quick tip for you: if you're buying games, if you've got a Steam account and you're buying games, look at cdkeys.com. They sell discounted licenses for games on there, so all legal and above board, standard stuff. So. A rather dark looking ale, this one. This one's called MS Detectorists. Good evening. It's called Red Revival. It's by the Glenspeen Brewing Company, which I'm sure you've heard me mention before. They're a company up a bit further north of Scotland here, up near Fort William, but they make some absolutely fantastic beers. So oh, hey, now talking about joysticks, behave yourself. Leave. Yeah. So yeah, this sorry, I was telling you about my beer. This picture of margaritas. That's something I've never had, Marilyn, margaritas. I know they seem to be they're a bit. I would imagine they're quite big when temperatures are 111 degrees as well. I would imagine they go down very well. But yeah, Red Revival is very much like a traditional beer or bitter, like you would have in the UK, or the UK is famous for, really. A good pint nonetheless. MS Detectorists. I'm not in Yorkshire. I'm from Yorkshire. I'm from Leeds originally. I live up here in Scotland now. So I no longer live in Yorkshire. Oh, we've got a low bit rate as well now for some reason. My internet's slowing down. Suggestion: the audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kilobytes per second. Oh, I've got a warning now. Oh, Lincoln, yeah. Well, I've been to Lincoln. I worked in Lincoln many, many years ago. Nice place. Yeah, I would imagine, Marilyn. Yeah, sitting on that porch with the big glass of frozen margarita. I'm gonna have to get my daughter. She likes doing what do they call it, cocktails. She likes making cocktails, so I'll maybe see one day, get her to make some margaritas, some frozen margaritas. I've got an option to open a widget here. I'm just going to see what. Alright, okay, that's just telling me the stream health. So blah 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 blah, and it's telling me it's not doing very well. Oh no, it's gone away now. We've got good connection again now. It might be the rain. It might be the rain. One of those things that we have here in Scotland. It rains and then your internet goes out. One of them things. 2,200 acres. My God. that'll do you forever. I have a farm here, not far away from me, that I have permission on. My only permission. Well, I say my only permission. I've got another very small permission, but I don't use it because they have an electric fence that interferes with my metal detector. So, which is a shame. But yeah, my farm permission is 500 acres, and that's huge. 500 acres is huge. I mean, it is huge. So I can't imagine how big 2,200 acres is. I hope you've got a good pair of walking boots. I'll say that. My goodness. I'm lucky. My farm is a mixture. It's a hill farm, so and it's got a mixture of pasture fields and wooded areas as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And I've had some great finds off it, as you might have seen in some of the videos. Yeah. Oh look, it's warning me about my bit rate again. I have no idea what my bit rate is. Everybody seems to think I'm a whiz with computers. I'm really not. Can you all hear me okay? Am I coming through loud and clear? Israel Tekinskas. What's the oldest coin you found on the land? Well, I'll tell you what. The oldest that I found, I actually found on a beach, and it's a 1694 William and Mary. I believe William and Mary penny or a half penny. It's one of the two. I can't remember exactly which one it is, to be perfectly honest with you. And I found that on a beach. So. 300. I've never. Do you know what MS Detector is? I've never found a hammered coin yet. I know one or two guys in Scotland have found them, and I'm a member of a Facebook group, and they've done a dig recently, one of their first digs for charity, and a few of them found hammered coins. So yeah, you never know. You might see me on one of their club digs one day, in the desperate hunt for a hammered coin, But yeah, and Roman tomorrow as well. Oh well, good luck. Again, or I don't think I've ever found anyway. Excuse me. Oh, we're back to an excellent connection. Just as the rain stops outside, we've got an excellent connection on the internet so far. The oldest hammy is a 1089 Richard I. Well, isn't that something? I do love those old hammered coins. I think they're absolutely fascinating. What amazes me though is that there were so many different mints for particular coins, and how people can tell the difference. Like it's the slightest little mark that's on a coin that somebody can tell you that it came from one mint and not another mint. It amazes me. Israel says the oldest coin I have found is a William IV, 1826 in Australia, a little country town. Well, congratulations. I know sometimes some people get awfully. I know some of the guys, some of the metal detectorists in America, and I would imagine probably some of the guys that are in Australia can get a little bit jealous of us here in the UK because we've got such a long history. But I'll be perfectly honest with you. I would be amazed if I could say get to Australia for a couple of weeks and do a bit of metal detecting. I would absolutely love it. I love history, full stop. And again, America. I know some guys in America are not like over impressed with some of the stuff that they find, but I would be amazed at finding like Civil War stuff. That would just I would just be I would be whooping and yee-hawing at that kind of thing. So it's horses for courses, and again, I've said when I've been metal detecting, it's really not about how old a specific, having the oldest specific item. It's literally about the history of that one piece, whatever it is that you find, and I love the history of everything from Queen Elizabeth II pre-decimal coins right back to Bronze Age stuff, and I mean, like I say, I love history, full stop, and I do have a cup and ring marked boulder on my farm permission, which is, I mean, like I say, is just amazing. I mean, to be able to lay your hands where somebody laid marks in a stone 4,000, 5,000 years ago. Just it gets me excited for the history of things. So. Oh yeah, I'm sure you've got it all up there, MS Detectorists. I'm sure. So if anybody wants to have a nosy, they can do. Whew, look at us, just over an hour. I promised my daughter I'd play some of this computer game tonight as well. So I think I'll give you about another 15 minutes. How does that sound? Tom Shively. I've dug a Spanish Jesuit cross, 1500 to 1700. Best find for me in America. Hey, that's a nice piece. And congrats. Obviously the Spanish were sailing in and out of the Americas for quite a few years, I think, weren't they? And they were, by all accounts, they were sailing up and around Scotland here as well, around the coastline here. So yeah, it's amazing how far the Spanish got in their galleons, all in the search for riches, for gold, and that kind of thing. And you'd wonder what they did with it all. But yeah, love to know where it all went. One of those things. It's like you see the stories about the gold that was stolen during the Second World War, and people trying to track it down, and where it was buried, trying to figure out where it's been buried, and stolen art and things like that. And, yeah, all fascinating stuff. Yeah, you're absolutely true, Megs. Like I say, we're very lucky. Our history does go way, way back, and we have some wonderful things. But that's not to say that places like Greece and France have there's cave paintings in France that are thousands of years old, and France is not too far away from us, and you've the places in Greece and Rome. Places, again, I'd love to go. Pompeii, somewhere I'd absolutely adore to go there. I'll probably never get there. It's one of those things, it is. Yeah, Lee. Well, you've seen me do it as well. I get the same. I go up to the beach up at Rue there, and I dig up. I'm literally guaranteed every time I go up, I just dig a bag full of lead fishing weights, and again the fishing weights they might be from 60, 70, 80 years ago, and again they're still fascinating. They're interesting things to find. You can see the differences in the styles and the shapes and what have you. Everything from the handmade spoon weights as well, which are fascinating things to find. So even lead fishing weight can be interesting when you find it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we had Romans and Vikings here in the UK. But again, the Vikings cut vast swathes across Europe, and as did the Romans. Marilyn, well, I found that the old ghost towns of the West hold some interesting finds. Yeah, again, I think sometimes just to be in those places can be quite the experience. I think when you look back and you think about how they lived back then. And I will say this: anytime I think of the Old West, I think of the comedy A Thousand Ways to Die in the West with Seth MacFarlane, and it's very, very funny film. I always have to watch that every now and again. It's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, hey, listen, Israel. I'd love to find a golden stater as well. I'd love to find a piece of gold. I think people can get a misconception of watching YouTube or some YouTube channels where they seem to find gold at every item that they dig up, and you know, in reality, metal detecting just isn't like that. It's nothing like that. So yeah, but yeah, a piece of gold for me, any piece of gold would do. I would be thrilled to find a piece of gold, and like I said, I keep saying one day, you know, I'll probably find one. Hopefully, I'll find one. I said probably find one. I could spend my whole life and never find one. It'd be one of those things. Tom, you've never seen 1,000 Ways to Die in the West? It's a very, very funny film. It's yeah, I won't say any more than that. I won't spoil it for you, but it's a very funny film. I'll tell you what, I have started watching again is The Boys on Amazon Prime. I don't know if anybody's seen that, but it's about superheroes and not so superheroes, and it's a very, very good series. But series 2 has just started. The first 3 episodes of series 2 are out, and I've watched those over the last couple of nights, and it's absolutely fantastic. So that's what I've been doing over the last few nights, is watching The Boys. I did start to watch now, what was it, Southern Comfort film, an old 70s film with Powers Booth and Keith Carradine, or Carradine, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, about National Guard unit who get stuck in the bayou. Yes, thank you, Megan. Yeah, I will see you on the next one, sweetheart. Oh look, namaste. I can do that. Israel asking me what metal detector do I swing. I've got 2 metal detectors. Well, 2 that I own, and 1 that belongs to a friend of mine, Simon. And but the 2 that I own, I have my first one, which is the one that I use on the beach, and was my first metal detector that I bought. And it's a Viking V6 metal detector. It's a very, very basic non-motion metal detector, but I found that it works absolutely brilliantly on my local beach here, on any beach that I've been on, to be perfectly honest with you. So I use that exclusively for beach metal detecting, and and I also have a Golden Mask 1 Plus UK metal detector, which is a motion detector, and it's a great piece of kit. And again, I've had some fantastic finds with it. I am hoping that to get I'm looking at a Nocta Simplex machine, because apparently they're very, very good on both beach and land. So that might be something I might get into next year. See if I can sort out the funds for that. Lika, remember Robin, I went to Cinco bullet gold coin 3 weeks into detecting, and I didn't realise what I'd found. Yeah, hey, you know, sometimes that it happens. You often hear the stories on the news of somebody that's a first-time detectorist, and they went out into the back garden, they found half a dozen gold coins, and yeah, it's one of those things. Beginner's luck, they call it. I must have no luck, because all I found when I started was bits of scrap metal. Israel's got the Deus, the XP Deus. Yeah. Again, another very popular machine. Way out of my price range, though, is that one, I'm afraid. MS Detectorist, why do you say that? Everything I've seen and read and heard from people, it all seems very, very good. It seems very, very popular. It seems to work very well. Like I say, I think it's a good all-rounder. You know, I think metal detectors are one of those types of kit that they're you know, some are really good at one particular job, and they're not good at anything else. And I think if you can get a decent all rounder, then you'd be doing all right. But yeah, like I say, everything that I've heard said about the Nocta Simplex is that they are very good. I've not really heard anybody say anything different. Yeah, Lee. Again, like Lee says there, for a limited budget, they're ideal, and there's nobody on more of a limited budget than me. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Right. Well, we've got 5 more minutes here. Look, so if you want to get a question in, then get it in, and then I'm going to sign off. And look out for the video that I put out tomorrow. Yeah, I've heard of the orcs, but again, you know, it would be out of my reach. Yeah, I mean that's way out of my price range. Like I say, it's one of those things. You know, if it works great for you, great. I'm one of those people that's not going to knock somebody for making their choice and buying their machines. Then you know, we all do it, and we all make our decisions. And like I say, you can only really base your decision on how much you've got to spend. And yeah, like I say, I don't have a lot. Yeah, again, the Equinox, again, I believe is out of my range. Yeah, you see, look, I might as well buy an XP at that price, which is you're pushing £900, and there's no way I could. Well, I simply don't have the money for that. So. Ooh. Yeah, if only. Well, like I say, you know, I started my first metal detector, the Viking V6. Like I say, it was the first metal detector I'd ever bought, and for a metal detector that costs just over £100, £104 I think it is. You know, in my first year of metal detecting, I found everything from pre-decimal coins, World War II bullets, the William and Mary 1694 coin, a cannonball, Georgian period erotic pipe tamper. So you know, that machine's more than paid for itself with the finds that I've had from it, and like I say, it's still going strong today. And I use it exclusively on the beach. So. Marilyn says, I did discover that there are 2 types of dry washes out here: the big ones with the snakes and scorpions, and the smaller ones that are human built in these 55 plus communities. Dry wash, is that like a riverbed? Yeah, MS Detectorist. Yeah, like I say, you know, we all have we all make our own form our own opinions about different machines, and yeah, it's you know, we live and learn as we go along, and like you say, we learn our machines. You know, like I say again, the Viking and the Golden Mask machine that I use, they both work for me. They both work really well. I get used. I use headphones, and I get used to listening for the variations in the tone. hopefully I never go deaf. I'll take going blind, but hopefully I'll never go deaf, because if I do, that'll be the end of my metal detecting days. Like I say, I rely on my ears for telling me what the signal is and what it's finding, basically. So, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, everybody forms their own opinion, and you know, we've all the right to our own opinions. Right, okay, Marilyn. So dry wash is like, it's one of those areas where I've seen the videos on YouTube where it rains like 4 miles in the mountains. It rains there hard for like 30 seconds, and then 4 miles inland you get these like a washed out area, and all of a sudden you see the water coming down and it's pushing all the debris down. So it's like a flash flood type area, I think that's what you mean. Right, well, boys and girls, I am going to love you and leave you, because it's coming up to 1 hour and 20 minutes here now. So after I finally figured out how to get the stream running again, Marilyn, I took my detector up the small ones on either side of the house, and the thing started going nuts. Unless there's heavy iron deposits maybe in the ground, Marilyn. It'll be a good digging session for you anyway. Yes, good night, Israel. Thank you for coming along. Well, if it's not iron deposits, then I don't know what it would be, Marilyn. Unless it's just junk that's been washed down. Yeah, not even many wires. Yeah. Don't know. I don't know if there's anything else that could possibly interfere with it. Like I say, my second permission, which I don't really use because of the electric fence they have, it gives a like a regular continuous, like a beep. And it just I can't find anything with the metal detector. I can't get past that beeping sound that I get on a regular basis with it when I'm on the second permission. So anyway, there we go. 1 minute, 1 hour, 19 minutes and 45 seconds. I will thank you all for coming along and listening to me rant and rave at the start. I'm sure. Well, I don't think I was ranting and raving anyway. I was hopefully telling you like it is. Anna Rivera, hello everybody. Hope you're having a great time. Yes, but I'm just about to sign off, Anna. I am so sorry. I'm going to keep these regular on Tuesday nights now. So that's Tuesday here in the UK. So Tuesday from 9 p.m. I'll do a regular live stream, providing I'm here, of course. And yeah, I will love you and leave you, and I will see you very soon. Like I say, keep your eyes open for tomorrow night for a little video. And there's the rain again, pouring down. A video of me cleaning a bottle. Oh, the excitement! I know, but yeah, I will see you on the next one. All right. Well, I will say goodbye, good evening, and